realistic do you think that the Nigeria of 2015 or pre-2015 is the Nigeria of today that Atiku's manifesto will work?
It's a different Nigeria. More Nigerians are poor. You know, it's a different Nigeria. Debt servicing, we were still hanging around less than $1 trillion. Now we're close to like 6 trillion. Definitely, inflation is, so these are things that it takes a while. But structurally, you have to decouple a whole lot of things. He has a good idea of the fact that he wants to be private sector focused, private sector driven. He wants to be a pro-business person. And I think anybody that wants to really move things differently has to posture like that we need to focus on the private sector is the engine of growth and putting a form of lean government in play. Now, the challenge is I see that the promises are also huge. Maybe some of them are not feasible. I mean, there's a part of manifesto that says it wants to move manufacturing's contribution to GDP to 30%, or the fact that it wants to move GDP per capita from $2,000 per person to now 5,000. Those are things that one looks like, oh, these are difficult things to achieve. But for me, I feel that
is it difficult things to achieve within the time frame of a 4-year tenure if elected?
Yeah, because if you want to move GDP per capita from 2,000 to 5,000, you need to grow at 13% for the next 7 years.
A lot of jobs will be there to be able to drive that.
But one of the things I like about his manifesto is that I think of the 3 manifestos, if I'm allowed to say that, is that it's one that had a more clear part about job creation, to say this is how I want to create jobs currently. And I think it's focused heavily on the SME. But some of the things that he also said are grossly not feasible. For example, some of the things are also incoherent. For example, you want to do 70,000 kilometers of road. The entire federal government road network is 32,000. So if you want to run a lean government, why are you trying to construct more roads than the entire road stock of the federal government? You want to also employ 1 million people in the police. You want to decentralize, and at the same time, you still want to employ more people. So I still see some lack of incoherence. It's also big on devolution of power and restructuring and things like that. But when you look at it in terms of SME investment, job creation, he's also been talking about a $10 billion
$10 billion, I was coming
fund.
to that, yes, for small businesses.
For small businesses. Yes. So I feel like that's around 4.3 trillion naira. That's a huge investment.